Good afternoon, my fishy friends, and welcome back to another episode on the Rudy Riggs Fishing Channel. We start another episode today at none other than Cabela's. If you haven't watched my last episode for sea run brown trout up in mid-coast Maine, go and check that out. We started our fishing mission that day at Cabela's with very minimal sleep. Today, we've got a lot more sleep and a totally different mission planned. Stay tuned. We're doing a little bit of spring cleanup today. We are having Cabela's reline our reels for us. Gonna throw on some 20-pound test braid, freshen that up for the season, and we will be back on the water. Stay tuned, guys. I am psyched for what we have planned today. Gonna be going after some rainbow trout and brook trout. Let's get into the store, get this done, and hit the water. We got a couple of very sweet ladies up front who saw me coming in with my camera, and they wanted to make their YouTube debut. So we got our relined reel here. I'll say hello to them on the way out. You guys ready for your YouTube debut?
Yeah.
All right, you're on there.
Hello.
Welcome to the Rudy Riggs Fishing Channel.
Hi, Rudy Riggs Fishing Channel.
Guys, today is a bit of an exploratory mission. We've not been to some of these locations since the fall. So this first spot is turning out, unfortunately, to be a bust. Our spot for our rainbow trout today. We still have ice cover here. The reason we are able to fish open water, if we can find it today, is because we are blessed enough to live in the southern portion of Maine, the southern zone, and the MDIFW laws and regulations apply differently down here. Their goal is to create more of a year-round fishery in these parts. A lot of stocking occurs in the southern zone in Maine, as opposed to the northern zone. You have a lot more native fish, and so they have a little bit stricter regulations up there to try and preserve those fisheries. Kind of neat, but that's why we are able to get out and fish open water today. It is March. Open water normally doesn't open until April, I believe, April 1st. So stay tuned, guys. Spot number one was a bust, but we have a few other spots in mind. Some positive signs at spot number two, guys. Water is starting to melt here. This is Kennebunk Pond. No worries on this location. There are some people out ice fishing, as you can see by the way that it is. But no worries. We just thought of something on our way to this spot. We now have kind of a plan for a new species we're going to add to the list today. We're scratching off the rainbow trout, and we're going to replace that with chain pickerel. But there's no parking, so that's the tricky part. You'll see how we try and navigate this. Stick around, guys.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing great, thank you.
What can I get for you?
I'm just gonna get a small iced coffee, please, black. And I just also had a quick question for you. If I get a coffee, is it okay if I park out back for a few minutes? Or like, I'm actually trying to also fish for like a little bit out back. Is that cool if I park for like an hour?
If not in the parking spots, but if you go over to like, there's like a little dirt pass over there.
On the side, is that okay? I won't be there long, like an hour or so. Thank you so much. I always get iced coffee. Doesn't matter the time of year. It's a necessity. And she was really nice. Is gonna let us park in the parking lot and fish down behind the store for like an hour or two. So you're the best. Have a great day. I'm super psyched that we got our relined at Cabela's today. As a avid fisherman, as you guys can tell, and somebody who is out here year-round, constantly, it's super important to take good care of your equipment, your reels. You know, the last thing you want to do is lose a fish because you haven't taken care of your reels. They're expensive pieces of equipment too. Let's go catch a chain pickerel, guys. As you're approaching a new stretch of river, you really want to try and survey from a distance. Watch for any activity for a moment. Look for any ripples, any eddies. Watch for depth. Notice any pockets. I'm looking right up there. I'm thinking I want to go under those hanging trees. Looks deep. Current slows. Let's give it a try. Perfect cast. So guys, I'm casting upstream. Generally in, whew, thought that was a bite, got a little bit carried away. Generally in streams like this, the fish will position themselves facing towards the current, so that food gets brought right down to them. You know, work smarter, not harder, I guess is the concept there. So we are casting up into the current, bringing it back, hoping that the fish are just gonna, you know, see this beautiful little rooster tail float right in front of their face. That is in theory what should happen, but you never know. Well, the inevitable has happened, guys. Our lure got stuck. So, me being the cheap person that I am, I'm not gonna lose a lure. I'm gonna go get this, just finding out how I'm gonna get this. So, had to take off the outer layer because I've got electronics in the pockets there. Mission accomplished. Well, now that I've scared away every fish within a half-mile radius, let's move downstream a little bit here and see if we can find another spot. Not sure what kind of tracks we have here, guys. It could be Mr. Beaver that we think is running around here. That also kind of looks like cat-like. So it could be like a bobcat. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If any of you guys know, throw it down there. That's pretty sick. Looks like Mr. Beaver is close by. That is fresh. I mean, look at those wood shavings there. Perfect cast right under those overhanging trees. Let it go with the current around that bend a little bit. Nice and deep over there. Skip it up over the bank and get it back out there, guys. sun is coming out a little bit. I think our hour or so at Aroma Joe's parking there is up, so I'm gonna head back to the car. And my iced coffee is still iced. Let's go. All right, so we have switched up, as you can see, to a, I believe it's a 16th or even a 1/32 ounce Panther Martin. We are at our next location here, hoping for a brook trout at this spot. I have caught a brook trout here before. Current's a little bit different though, so we're switching up our lures. That the rooster tail I had on at the last spot was a little bit heavy, so we're going with something a little bit lighter. Stay tuned, guys. Why am I always sliding down hills? Whoa! Okay, we're good. Wow, that was a little bit faster than the one in the previous episode. Check this out. So I swear this episode is not about beavers, but I think they're a really cool animal. And I mean, look at what they've done to this tree here. Just shaving away. It's almost like artwork. Wow. They have extremely sharp teeth. That's pretty fresh. I should be looking around for tracks. All right, guys, for our final spot, we will be targeting some bass. We have a Guggen Squad Kraken Craw with a little peanut butter and jelly jig head here. We're gonna go give this a shot. We've got some open water here where the river widens out into like a small pond. I've always loved peanut butter and jelly, guys. I think I would eat that. This will be our last stop for the day. And what a great day it's been out here, guys. Got a lot done, scouted a lot of ground out for the season. Found some new spots too, so super psyched about that. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe like the Cabela's lady said. If you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned, I have a lot of awesome things planned for the spring. Getting out of my buddy's boat, camping out, striped bass, you name it. So make sure you subscribe if you guys want to see some of that stuff.
The road angled back like this.
Okay.
You turn right there, and there's a bridge that goes across.
Gotcha. Good fish in there?